those people who are not injured have been thrown into Israeli jails.
Yeah, they're starting to claim. And here's the thing. Israel is insisting that everybody who fought back against the invading forces is guilty of a crime. I mean, it's exactly 180 degrees out of the reality here.
Mm-hmm.
These people were on a ship at sea in international waters being attacked by the forces of... You know, it's kind of interesting. We're about a week away from the anniversary of Israel's attack on the USS Liberty, and
yes.
One of the survivors of the Liberty, Joe Meadors, is with the flotilla. We still don't know if he's alive or not. And so this is the second time that he has been fired on by the forces of Israel in international waters.
But very few people know that on June 8th, 1967, Israeli warplanes attacked a defenseless communication ship during the Israeli-Egyptian war that was in the Mediterranean called the USS Liberty. Although the Israeli military positively identified early that morning that ship as an American ship, they claimed later that they didn't have the right location where the Liberty was. They attacked this ship with napalm, with torpedo boats, machine gunning our sailors, and with French Mirage jets bombing that ship.
The United States today accepted Israel's offer of $6 million as compensation to the government for the attack on the U.S. intelligence ship Liberty in 1967 during the Middle East War. Israel already has paid almost $7 million in civilian claims to families of the 34 Americans killed and others wounded in the attack. Israel claims the attack was accidental, but some former U.S. naval officers say it was on purpose, and they describe the day's action as part of a continuing cover-up.
Describe what happened. Was there any warning given by the Israeli patrol boats? We're hearing some reports out of Israel that they were trying to stop you from coming into Israeli waters, and that the Dignity, the captain of the Dignity, tried to maneuver around the boat, and that's when the collision occurred.
As you can see, I'm standing beside a pleasure boat. What the Israelis are saying is outright disinformation. But I recall that there was another boat that was attacked by Israelis, and it was the USS Liberty. And people would like to forget about the USS Liberty, but I haven't forgotten about it, and the people who were on that ship have not forgotten about what happened to them. And what happened to us last night was a direct threat to our mission, but not our cause.
Attack on the Liberty, this is during the 1967 Arab-Israeli War, was, or the cover-up, was one of the most shameful events in our modern American military history. It's a scandal, and Congress, which said it was going to look into it, never did. Another example of prime political cowardice, and I would like to see President-elect Obama, when he's president, open up this ugly incident, tell the truth how American soldiers were killed and machine gunned in the water by Israeli forces, about the cover-up that was made, how it apparently came right from the White House of Lyndon Johnson, squelching any kind of investigation for domestic political reason. This story needs to be told. Every day that it's not told, it dishonors the memory of all veterans.
Now, getting back to this United Nations Security Council, and it was rather amazing. Israel was the last group that was the last representative allowed to speak, so that nobody had a chance to respond to the very blatant lies, although there was a response out on the internet almost immediately. But what's really interesting, no actions were taken. Everything was tabled. And this is a very delicious irony, because as of midnight tonight, Eastern Time, the chairmanship of the United Nations Security Council passes to Turkey, who is now royally ticked off at Israel for boarding their ships in international water and killing a bunch of their nationals. And so Turkey now gets to set the agenda in the Security Council, and payback is going to be a bitch.